I don't care who's out there guarding me. I'm going to get open.
Touchdown, Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter does it again.
I had to dominate on defense so I can get rewarded on offense.
And it's intercepted by the two-way star.
Me going out there and dominating them is just natural.
He is the definition of him.
Heisman Trophy finalists were announced officially Monday on Countdown. Travis Hunter opened the season with odds of 50-1. It's kind of been the story lately.
Look at this graphic.
Right. I mean, he's going to win is what ESPN Bet is telling you. So, all right. With that in mind, some context on Hunter's record-breaking season. He had a Colorado record, 14 touchdown catches. And on the other side of the ball, he led the team with 4 interceptions, played more than 1,300 snaps this season. The only FBS player with more than 1,000. It's not just playing snaps, it's what do you do on those snaps. 4 different games this season, he scored an offensive touchdown and had a pick on defense. First player with multiple games like that in the season since Aqib Talib in 2007 with Kansas. Hunter's 4 games are the most in a season in a quarter century. 4th Colorado player to be a Heisman finalist, the first since Rashaan Salam, who won it in '94. Others invited to New York, Eric Bieniemy and Darian Hagan. Hunter will look to be the first non-quarterback to win the award since Devontae Smith in 2020. It's a pleasure to welcome back to the show Heisman finalist from Colorado. It's Travis Hunter. Travis, Scott Van Pelt here. Good to talk to you again. And you're a Heisman finalist, and we announced that live on NFL Monday Night Countdown, I should say, last night. And I think everyone knows it's going to be you, but this is you, right? When you hear your name and you see your picture up there on the screen, what are you feeling?
I'm very excited, to be announced one of the finalists. Hopefully I can win it. I'll be more excited. I'm trying to get the whole team out there to see me walk across the stage with the trophy and have my family there as well.
That's fantastic. I asked you before we started, had you been to New York? Because, we're all from different parts of the world. I'm an East Coast guy, so I've been to New York some, but a lot of times a Heisman finalist has never been. You told me you've been there for one day, so now you get to go back as a Heisman finalist. It's a big city. There's a lot to do. What are you most looking forward to besides just this night?
Well, I got a lot of things planned,
Sure.
but definitely to spend time with my family out there in New York and to see me on that, on one of the, in Times Square, on one of the billboards, it's been a poster going around that I'm out there, so I want to take a picture in front of it.
Well, that's fantastic as well, man. It's just like dreams coming true, but I don't want to put you in the spot where you have to campaign for why you should win. You're a big favorite to do so. But Travis, if you are the winner, on Saturday night, why do you think that you would have proven that you are the most outstanding player in America?
Because I'm a lead on both sides of the ball. I ended the game on a forced fumble, which most corners don't do. I got a forced fumble. I got 4 interceptions. I got pass deflections. I can tackle when I need to tackle. And on the offensive side of the ball, I'm just dumbing that receiver. They got to double me whenever they get the chance. I'm the best player on each side of the ball whenever I step out on the field. So hopefully everybody can see that.
Last night on Countdown, we had the conversation, Travis, about being a two-way player at the next level. And I sit next to Ryan Clark, who played at an elite level as a defensive back for a long time, and he said, listen, when this young man gets to the league, I'm going to tell him you're a potential Hall of Fame cornerback. That's the side of the ball you should play on. Andre Ware, who actually won the Heisman Trophy, was down on the other end of the table, and he said, hold on now, this young man could play both sides. Do you have a preference? I realize that's down the road, but what are you thinking about that when you get there?
Whatever's to help my team win, that's what I'm going to ask. But hopefully they give me the chance to show them what I can do on both sides of the ball.
Well, you've shown that all year, and you've shown that throughout your college career. And a lot of times, Travis, people think of a Heisman moment. Our colleague Desmond Howard, who won it, I think he was the first that struck that pose. He returned a punt. Michigan against Ohio State, that's an iconic moment. And you've had those chances to do the same. If I ask you, in this whole season of moments and plays, is there one in particular that you'll always picture in your mind and feel like, if I win it, that was my Heisman moment?
I'll definitely say my forced fumble to end the game in overtime versus Baylor. Definitely one of the moments where I always reflect on it and go back and look at it as many times as I get. Because not too many corners get to force a fumble like that with a form tackle. And also, I think that's my first forced fumble with me, trying to tackle one-on-one.
You know what's so cool about that is that that's a moment on defense. It's not like a splash play on offense, and you've had plenty of those. I love that answer, and I think that moment, that night, Travis, your team took such a giant step forward because Baylor played really well that night, and you guys won it in overtime. And from when we talked at the start of the season against North Dakota State until now, where do you feel like you've seen your team take the biggest steps?
I'll probably say in the front, our O-line got a lot better and our defensive line got a lot better. Everybody woke up and we started to have everybody dominate, and that's what we need to play Colorado football.
I want to close with this. I ask about a Heisman moment, but we know what's calling, and it's the NFL. And you'll be great when you get there. But you were part of a moment and a movement to Boulder, Colorado, right? Along with Coach Prime and his sons and all the talent that came in. And you're a kind of a Pied Piper, right? Your time in Boulder, what will you remember most fondly of your time as I guess you're a buff forever, but the time you spent there playing, what's been the memory you'll treasure the most?
Definitely the mountains and when it snow.
You
I
like
never
that?
seen snow for real. And the mountains is definitely pretty. And the people, the fans and everybody around the community, they try to help out with everybody. They try to help out with the team, and they make sure they look out for each other.
Well, it's been a joy to watch you play, and that is an incredibly beautiful part of the world, man. I love the Rocky Mountains. I've had a chance to be out there some, and I'm glad you enjoyed your time there. Hope you enjoy your night in New York City and your weekend with your family. Congrats on all you've done, and all the best in the future. I know you're going to continue to do great things, Travis. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.